I imagine the best place to start is at the beginning. Why are you here?
Well, I signed up for this thing called the, Green Birding Challenge? And I actually don't know why I signed up for it or what it is. Can you tell me more?
The year is 2010, not now, but then in 2010, the idea of the Green Birding Challenge was about to be born. The great grand manager of research, Tim Vargo, we now call the old man, was getting worried about birding competitions relying too heavily on the use of fossil fuels in a time of global warming. So he and some colleagues started the Green Birding Challenge. It was very, very small to begin with. In fact, the entire event ran out of this cardboard box. This lovely little cardboard box. But it grew and grew, and the tradition continues today. But it outgrew the box, and now it takes place on the whole second floor.
So what do you do at the Green Birding Challenge?
You just kind of show up and look for birds. It's really that simple. There's no like categories or rules or anything.
To answer your question about whether there are rules or specific challenges, the answer is actually yes. We do have multiple challenges that you can sign up for. A hiking challenge, a biking challenge, and a sitting challenge.
Well, some people may call it superstition, but I like to, at the start of every competition, hang and display all of our t-shirts from years past. Those that participate in the challenge get a t-shirt, and I just want to make sure that we are putting them up in a way that is respectful of the history of the shirt. So we could just make sure the arms are out, and it's a really fun, nostalgic practice we have, and you can come here and you can look at them and touch them, but don't touch them. You might ruin them. But yeah, t-shirts are pretty exciting.
What advice do you give to people who are wanting to sign up?
Well, the first advice I give is to tell people to be themselves.
What is that?
This is my British accent. See, when I'm home and watching the old nature shows, I turn down the volume, I turn up the subtitles, and I pretend that I'm David Attenborough. And, some people say that I'm actually a better David Attenborough than the actual David Attenborough, because it's, I'm really good at British accents.
That's not even a British accent.
Some people get a bit jealous. Oh, I'm having so much fun doing this green birding. Anyway. Oh, black rosy finch, right there. You saw it, right? Right.
Tim, I think that's an American goldfinch.
I didn't see it that well, but I definitely think it's a black rosy finch and we should mark it down.
Well, I think that would be unfair to the other teams because two people on a team have to identify a bird for it to count.
Well, we all identified it as a bird, right?
Let me rephrase. Two people have to positively identify a bird in order for it to count.
Sometimes me and binoculars, you know how most people, if they have two eyes, they have like a left eye and a right eye? I was born with two left eyes, so sometimes it is harder for me to, use binoculars.
It's my favorite times of year. It's the calm before the birding storm, and it's just me and the forest, and there aren't any birds or birders, but pretty soon, in a few days, this place is going to be full of those things, those two things, and I'm really looking forward to it. It's gonna have the energy of champions, green birding champions, and sitting champions, and actual champions. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
So what makes this a green birding challenge?
Well, the point is to just bird without using fossil fuels. So pretty much any way that you can get around, as long as you're not using a car, really, is fine.
Do you see a bird over there?
What are you doing?
Sorry?
What are you doing?
Oh, this is the Urban Ecology Center. We're actually taking part of this thing called the Green Birding Challenge. We're a team. And it's green because they encourage you to use transportation that's not using fossil fuels while we bird. I'd love to say more, but we gotta get birds. We gotta get birds.
I guess I should have been more clear.
Okay, so what is this?
This is our 2023 GBC t-shirt design. It shows a belted kingfisher, the bird of the year, splashing in the water. We like to incorporate elements of the challenge into our t-shirt design, so that's why there's a bike tire.
Is a bird pooping part of the challenge?
What?
It looks like it's pooping. There's like a splash of bird poop.
Funny about this situation. This is a PR nightmare. What are we gonna do?
I don't know, but we can't have a pooping bird on our t-shirt.
I know. We can just adjust the design to make it look like it's not pooping and like it's splashing in the water.
Okay. But we'd have to do that before it goes tumbling. Hey! You can't film this!
This is our 2023 GBC t-shirt design.